Management, a part of Graham Wealth Partners. I'm here to talk to you today about portfolio management and more specifically discretionary accounts and what that means. Del and I are both discretionary portfolio managers, and what that means is that we can make investment decisions and make trades, buys, sells, without having to call our clients before each transaction. And so there are several benefits to that and advantages to clients, and there's a lot of interest in these type of accounts, and you've probably heard the word discretionary or portfolio manager. I just want to go through what that means and the benefits to you. The first advantage of discretionary management is that I can make investment decisions immediately and implement them in clients' portfolios. So that does not require me to give you a call, and let's say you're on vacation or you're sick or you don't pick up your phone or you miss the call or whatever it is, that I can make that trade without having to worry about whether or not I can get a hold of you, and that way it gets acted upon immediately when the best investment opportunity is available, not necessarily when I can get a hold of you. The second advantage is the disciplined investment approach. For any client who is involved with a discretionary portfolio, you have to sign an investment policy statement. And essentially what that does is lays out how we're going to invest in the portfolio, the restrictions, type of assets, stocks, bonds. So the investment policy statement outlines what we can invest in. It sets a percentage in terms of stocks, bonds, guidelines on what can be in the portfolio, what can't be in the portfolio, so that you know we have to stick with that because we sign off on it and you sign off. The third benefit is delegated responsibility. So that's something that you don't have to worry about what the stocks are doing on a day-to-day basis. You don't have to worry about whether to do the research. That's all on myself and Dell. And that's something that we take pride in. We have the process, we have the research capacities, we have the systems, we have the tools that are required to make the best investment decisions based on the information that we know, and you don't have to worry about what happens on a day-to-day basis. And really what we do is report to you on a regular, often quarterly basis to say, here's what the portfolio is doing, and have a discussion on the overall portfolio and not necessarily what the stock is doing on that day. The next advantage is fee transparency. When you sign the investment policy statement, we also outline all the fees that you'll be paying on the discretionary account. And you can see exactly what it is you'll pay on an annual basis. You'll see how it's tied to the investment performance. If the market goes up, the fees go up. If the market goes down, the fees will go down as well. And what that means is that we're on your side. It's in our best interest to make sure that you make more money, and that's a benefit to both of us. Another advantage is detailed reporting. Every quarter, you get a detailed report of what your portfolio is doing, what asset classes it's invested in, the performance, the fees, and you get to understand what is really happening. Along with that, we also have a discussion with you about what's happening to make sure that the portfolio is still on track and it still makes sense to what you're trying to accomplish financially, but it really is a higher level of detail than what you can get with other accounts. One other benefit is the tax efficiency. There might be an opportunity for you to write off the fees that you pay on any discretionary account in non-registered accounts. The last benefit of a discretionary portfolio is governance and oversight. So not only do Del and I look at the portfolios and make sure that they're staying on target in terms of what the investment policy statement says, but we also have governance and oversight from our firm to make sure that we're staying on track and that there's no slip-ups in terms of investing in things that we shouldn't be invested in, and that it stays within the risk tolerance that had been outlined at the beginning. If you think discretionary management is something that you're interested in, please reach out to us on the Contact Us button below. If you like our videos, you can like and subscribe them, and if you want more details, you can also go to our website at www.grahamwealth.com.